And what's up, my people? It's Joey Bags here, and I'm coming at you with another video. It's probably going to be 3 videos tonight, back to back to back, but they're rather short videos, just unboxing some goodies that I got over the weekend. If you saw the Alien Mods video, then you know what was happening during my weekend. So this today is my follow-up to that. So just to give you a little backstory, I was able to reach out to 3D Wrap. Shout out to 3D Wrap. And we were able to come together for some collaboration video on a few products they have in their 3D printed line for Moza and for Fanatec. So they went ahead and they sent me a nice little care package here that has quite a few little bits and bobs that I'll go ahead and show you. So let's keep this here so you can see 3D Wrap. So right here, we'll start with Fanatec. So this right here is the collar's support for the Fanatec P1 wheel. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a P1 wheel, but I am trying to source one out. I don't want to buy one from Fanatec. We already know my issues with purchasing directly from Fanatec and their current issues. So I'm trying to source a secondhand one. If anybody has any info on any of that, you can go ahead and send me a message or, comment in the descriptions of this. Or if you want, you can hit me up on Sunset_sim_racing on Instagram. Yeah, there we go. I finally know what my own Instagram handle is. So you can go ahead and hit me up there if you have any info on that. But, yep, this is the support that goes under the QR1 light. And this is supposed to add support to it, I guess, if you're running a 8-Newton-meter boost kit on it to help prevent cracking. So this bolts around where the quick release bolts into, and then you have bolts that run across it that sandwich it together. So this is supposed to add some structure and rigidity to that. And that's for Fanatec. Here, what they've also sent me is the the clutch and accelerator adjustments for the CSL pedals. Now you put this in, and here, you know what, let's go ahead and open this up. So we'll do like a real unboxing. So this here, you pop into your pedal, and as you can see here, it is modern and vintage. So yeah, this has some ridges, and this is actually also, you can't really see it too well, but these are ramped, and the vintage actually is a bit steeper. It's a little bit taller of a ramp with more of a rounded profile here. I know it's a little bit difficult to see. The modern is a little bit, it's not as steep, and it does have a more linear curve here in this ramping. But this is supposed to change the feel on the accelerator pedal. So as you have this set up here, I believe there's arrows that are supposed to go, they match in place like this or somewhat like this. And there's a ball bearing that goes here. This is connected here. So as you're hitting your accelerator pedal, this here is the 2 ramps that will give you different profiles on both your accelerator and your clutch to change the feel of it. And all you've got to do is just flip this around to get a different feel. So that we'll go ahead and test, since we have one for the accelerator and one for the clutch. And I honestly, as I've said in various videos, I'm not happy with either the clutch or the accelerator pedals. I feel like they both need a little bit more resistance. So this should go ahead and help with that. They also did send me their elastomers. One is a linear and the other is a more progressive. Oh, we lost that 3D Wrap sticker there. So let's put this one here. So they did send me this. Let's move it out here so you can take a look. These elastomers that I can go ahead and pop into my load cell, and you can go ahead and mix and match as you want. So let's say I like the spring portion, but I didn't like the hard elastomer because I believe that load cell has a spring and elastomer setup on it. So I can change out the elastomer for this and just keep the spring portion, and this will change the whole feel of the pedal. Or I can do both if I wanted to, or I can do one or the other. Or if I wanted to, I could do one and a spring like this, or I can do one and elastomer. In either way, you have multiple options, but this is going to go ahead and change the pedal feel on the load cell. And because they are using a, I believe, 60 kilogram load cell, not the 100 to 100 plus that some other manufacturers use in their load cells. But this should go ahead and change and actually improve the brake pedal feel of that. So we'll go ahead and we're going to give that a test also. We're going to compare and contrast this and that load cell with the items that are coming up next. So let's go ahead. So, oh, you know what? We'll keep it in the Fanatec line. What they also sent me were their magnetic paddle shift modules for the McLaren GT3 wheel. So I'll also be testing that. As I've already said, I'm not too happy with the McLaren GT3 wheel as is. It feels a bit plasticky. The buttons are good, but overall it feels a bit plasticky. And while that shifter in the back isn't horrible, it is a little weird that it's just one piece going across. So, I mean, I guess it's a little convenient that if you wanted to, you can upshift with, on one side by pulling in. But if you also wanted to downshift because maybe another hand was was busy, you could go ahead and push that. While that could be awesome, it does give that whole shift kind of mushy feel. So I'm hoping with these magnetic paddles, yeah, that's a nice... Yeah, I think that's going to be a really nice upgrade to what it currently has. So that's everything for Fanatec. Now, on the Moza side, we have quite a few pieces here. So on the Moza side, we have... we have their clutch and accelerator performance kits. So this is very similar to... Let's go ahead and open this up. This is actually very similar to the Fanatec version, just a little bit more complex in how it is constructed. And you can see here you have a vintage and a modern style here. So your vintage is a little different. It's got a, progressive ramp here that kind of humps up to about here and then drops off a little bit, where the modern looks rather linear all the way throughout. And how this works is this is all connected in the pedal, and then this wheel here rolls up these, depending on how you set it. I believe here you change this from side to side. You lock this all into place. This will lock into place, and you just change the wheel from side to side, so that way you can go ahead, if you want to go vintage style, where you'll have this nice little bump here, or you can go absolutely linear. So this is for both the brake and the clutch. There's one for each of those, and they also included their own brake performance kit, where this bolts into the pedal. I'll show how all this is installed also when we do that. So we'll compare this brake performance kit also to their very own brake performance kit, And on top of that, we also have that load cell upgrade from Alien Mod. So that'll also be thrown into there. So we have quite a bit of content coming when it just comes to pedals alone. So this goes ahead. This bolts in to give you a more solid face. It has an extra stop here for the pedal so you can actually adjust its total travel. And with that goes these elastomers here. So this will tighten and silence up that stock pedal, but these elastomers that will fit right into here, and this will go ahead and dictate the kind of pedal feel that you're getting. And let's see, anything else in the box? No, these are just the paddles for the magnetic paddles for the P1 magnetic paddle shift, which I don't have a P1, so I won't be able to review until I get that sorted out. But these are all the goodies that came in the care package from 3D Wrap. So if you're interested in any of this, you can go ahead and check them out at their website. Here we go. It's 3dwrap.it. They are out of Italy. And yeah, so far everything that's 3D printed here feels very high quality. These bearings actually feel very nice. These roll very well. I don't know if you can hear. That's actually very nice. This spring, the spring feels nice and sturdy. Yeah, I'm actually extremely happy with everything here. And this is just a lot of content that's going to be coming about. The awesome part is, I know you can kind of see it hiding in the background, but those are my PXN pedals. The awesome part about the PXN pedals is they are very, very similar in geometry to the Moza SRP lights. So what I'm also going to be doing is seeing if I can get any of this Moza stuff working with the PXN. I'm also going to see about working with Alex to see if we can maybe get a PXN load cell upgrade similar to the Moza one. So we'll open some doors for some of our PXN racers. We'll have a load cell upgrade because we don't know when the heck PXN is going to, even announce or, release their own set. But for right now, this is the stuff from 3D Wrap. This is awesome. Super, super shout out to 3D Wrap. Those guys are awesome. I'm so happy to have this, and I think this is going to be some awesome videos that are going to be coming your way. So stay tuned. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Make sure you're smashing that subscribe button. Those are the two biggies there. Like and sub. Those likes will help shoot these videos up in the algorithm so other sim racers like me and yourself who's interested in these products will be able to see all these reviews and unboxings and first looks. Subscribing really helps build the community, which is my number one thing. I want to build a community to share this information and this knowledge with you guys, but also in doing that give some legitimacy to the channel, and in hopes that I'm able to work with more companies to bring you more stuff like this. More unboxings, more first looks, more items and, mods that add to, the functionality of hardware that we already have, or even gives us a chance to look at new hardware that's coming out that you guys may be interested in. So, that's the biggest thing there. Please like, sub, and if you've already done that, hit that notification button so that way you know when these videos are live. So all of you that are, that have hit that notification button, later on tonight, you're gonna get that ding that these videos are coming out. And until I catch you on the next video, which is hopefully over in the sim rig, you guys are awesome, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.